My name is Adam Wasoko, and I'm the Director of Freshman Development and Special Student Services here at Duquesne. I think it is so important for our students to recognize that Duquesne has had a series of struggles throughout its history. Right now we're used to seeing things in the newspaper about us being a Best Buy, or one of our programs being ranked either nationally or internationally as a great value, and about us being able to expand as a university. But it wasn't always that case. The university suffered some hard times when World War II happened, and a lot of our students were drafted and they weren't here. But then under the GI Bill, a lot of them were able to come back, and we had to buy army barracks from the government, so we had a place for students to go, and those were set up behind Old Main. And then we were doing really well for a while and expanding, and then in the 70s had a pretty large financial crisis. We kind of overextended ourselves, had almost $2 million in bills to pay, and on record they had about $50,000 in the bank. And so the president canceled classes for everybody. He closed all the offices and told everybody they needed to be in the ballroom. And he kind of laid it all out to them and said, we have two options. One would be to double tuition, and it would be so high that none of you could attend this university anymore. Or we have to close because we can't afford to run anymore. And the students actually got together and decided that there was a third option, and they called it the third alternative, and they raised the money to save the university. So they had this idea that one person could donate $1 million, or 1 million people could donate $1. However it happened, they were determined to save their university. So they had a public campaign, they marched throughout the city, they actually marched all the way to Altoona, got corporations in the city involved, and through their fundraising efforts, they saved our university. And I don't think students realize that we have these series of ebbs and flows of, good times and rough times here, but throughout that all, it's our spirit that gets it through us. It's the mission driving everything we do. And that's what makes us such a unique place, and that's why students have the experience they do here.